Hi, happy Sunday. This is Jen with Jen's Creative Stampers. And I am coming to you live on Facebook tonight. We're going to talk about what a stamp camp is. What does it look like? What kind of fun do we have? We're going to go through some of the projects. So I'm excited to share that with you and show you. And hopefully you're able to join us in our coming months and be in all the fun with us. So okay, without further ado, looks like we've got Cassie, Amy, and Bev. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining live. If you're catching me on the replay, leave me a message. Let me know that you caught the replay and what you liked about the stamp camp. It's basically a lot of projects that we do. Today we actually did 10 projects. So many things. You get a full written tutorial. Usually we'll go ahead and do a video as well. But tons of product in your hands that you can create all of the projects that we have, as well as more. So let me go ahead and get started. And I'll just kind of go through several different things, and hopefully something inspires you and you create some new things for yourself as well. All right, hopefully when I transition, I still have audio. Okay, I am not sure what the deal is here. Let me see. Humdy ho. I may just go ahead and put you in my other camera above and just go with that. So give me a second. I'm not going to make you dizzy. I'm going to shut that. I know you can still hear me, so give me just a minute and I will make it work for us. Man, oh man. Don't know why technology has to be so hard. Let's see, I've got to put this over here. Give me 1 second. All right. This one. Okay. I'm undoing something, redoing something else. Give me 1 second. I'll get this all put back together. All right. Hopefully this is going to work. Or y'all can see me. Oh, brother. My, oh my. I don't know why it's so hard. All right, let's try this. Oops. Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy by taking off that cap. Oops. Ooh, it's like brain surgery over here. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work. Facebook is not cooperating. Alright, maybe that'll work. Let's see. Can you guys see slightly? Alright, let's try it. I'm gonna open this up. Woo. At least you've got my desk. Okay, that's a good sign. And you can kind of see my stuff here, right? There we go. That was like crazy. All the sounds are hilarious. Yeah, that was like brain surgery. That was not fun. I'm not a brain surgeon. I'm neither a technology individual either. Okay. All right. Well, at least we've got hands, right? And we've got audio. Y'all can hear. Okay. Good. 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 All right. That's a good start. All right. And I've got a lot of stuff on my desk. So it means we're getting ready to do some good business here. Okay. Welcome to everyone. I'm so sorry for the technology issues. But I'm really excited to show you what we have tonight. So we are going to create a lot of really fun projects. So a stamp camp, as I was saying, is a really fun day that is full of projects, laughter, just camaraderie, learning from each other. It's just a lot of fun. And anytime you're able to join a stamp camp, even if you're doing it virtually, do it. It's so much fun. So today we had an awesome stamp camp in Indian Trail, North Carolina. It was my November stamp camp, and we do a ton of projects, and it's always loaded with fun. So again, all right, so what I'm going to do, I'm taking out 2 pieces of our 12 by 12. I am actually using our Joy of Christmas, which is in the mini catalog, and it actually it actually coordinates with our Joy of Christmas, the Noel, and also the Classic Christmas dies and stamp sets. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you definitely need to get it. And I am looking for my scoreboard that I had here. I just put everything away from coming in. Here it is. I said, I'm going to put it right here where I won't forget. Yeah, right, whatever. Okay, so this is the scoreboard, and it has all of these grooves in it. As you can see, you know what? I think you guys are upside down. Shoot. Can you see okay? Is that all right? All right, Amy says looks good. Okay, I'm going to take your word and just roll with it, not stress about it. So the scoreboard is just that, right? It's got all these little grooves in it. Comes with this awesome stylus. It has a fine tip end, which you can maybe see. It has a smaller ball and then a bigger ball. All right. So what we're going to do, it's really good for boxes and bags and things like that. So what we are doing is we are going to score 1 inch, and we're making a bag 3 inches, 3 inches, and you just roll through these so much faster on a scoreboard. All right, so you've got your 4 sides there, and then you're going to do the same thing on the second sheet. I'm going to do 1 inch there, and 3. And you want to make sure when you're doing this that you're not pushing too hard to go through the designer series paper, which is why I'm using the more blunt end. Okay, so there's all of our sides. All right, so let me put this up. If you don't have that yet, definitely get it. It is well worth your money, and you will use it for years and years to come. Mine's at least 20 years old. So upside down when you show the things, just turn it around. Okay, I'll do that, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, I had a bunch of issues with technology. So we're just rolling with it. I switched my cameras, and evidently it made all kinds of crazy noises. So, but we're making a really fun gift bag, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is a very good example of a stamp camp with Jen, and that is exactly what we are doing. So I'm just burnishing my score lines that I just did with my score board, and just getting these all good and crisp edges. Okay. All right. So then what I'm going to do, I have here 2 pieces of designer series paper that are exactly the same. And I'm going to take my paper snips, and I'm just literally going to where I scored. Let's see if I can see it better on this side. No, not really. This paper is a little hard to see at the edges. I'm going to actually cut in on the sides. And then I'm going to miter those as well, just slightly. Mitering actually allows you to put your bag and your boxes together a little bit easier. So that's all I'm doing. Okay, and what you do to the one side, you do to the other side, and what you do to the one piece, you're going to do to the other piece. All right, so pretty easy. Hopefully I haven't lost anybody yet. There's the one. Here's the second. These are the best gift bags. And I love doing them. I actually sell them in the gift shop that I sell all my cards. And people love them. And I do the cards to match, which are also amazing. And I'll show you that as well. So, super fun. So, I always use green glue as well because it, for me, just stays better. And I prefer the glue. I know a lot of people are like, no, I hate the glue. I don't want the glue, which is fine. But for me, it actually is much easier. So, I'm kind of, I guess, different, and I don't know. Everybody has their own preference, right? So anyway, I'm putting a little bit of glue on this flap, and I'm going to glue this on the inside of my bag. Okay? Put that half up, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just going to literally put a little bit here. And then fold him up. Make sure it's good and solid adherence there to the paper. Any questions so far? You guys all with me? That's the patterns I use for my bag. Yes, I love that pattern. It's pretty. You can the coordinating colors you can use are the cherry cobbler or the real red or any of the greens as well. So it's really cool. Okay, so for this, essentially what we have, you guys, is a bag, right? There's the bottom. You can even, let me show you this too, just since we're kind of going rogue and off the script. If you're planning to use this bag for something that could be heavy, you probably would want to add a little bit of reinforcement down here. I'm just measuring. So you probably, let's see here, that's 3 by 6. So let me just get a piece of cardstock. I've got a lot of it. I'm going to do it just short of that actually, so I know that it's going to fit really well in there. So let me do an 1/8 short of 6 inches and an 1/8 short of 3 inches. And then what we're going to do is literally just take this, okay, and we're going to glue it on the inside. Can you guys see this? I'm going to glue it on the inside of this piece. So just literally, it's going to actually be sandwiched between the two, the front and the back of the bag. So, turn it around so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put that right inside of there. All right, and this is the one side of the bag. All right, so now we've got extra kind of firmness in there, right? So it's going to be nice and strong. And then what we're going to do is essentially this piece is going to be fit inside of the bag like that. All right. And you want to make sure that it's glued down nice and tight to the bottom here, and that it could also do it this way where it wraps around like so, which we could do either way. All right, so the main thing is it's a nice size bag that you can put a ton of things into it. So I kind of feel like you want to see which side, how it matches up. One side typically matches up really, really well, and the other side, for whatever reason, maybe it's a left-hand, right-hand thing, right? You're better at one side than the other. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue on the inside here. I always like to start with the bottom. So if you can see what I've done here, I know it's backwards for you guys, but you can see that, right? So I just added that. I'm going to stick this right inside. And yes, my extra reinforcement is showing. That is okay. The colors all coordinate, so we are good to go. I'm just going to stick my hand down in here, press in the creases, make sure all the corners are matched in there, and they are nice and tight, really good. And so, hi Milani, nice to see you. And then I was just going to say, before we actually go and glue this down, I'm going to make handles on this awesome bag. So let me grab some of this really cool ribbon. This is our red with gold polka dot ribbon, and this is actually in my online store. So that is available to you. And I'm just going to take some old-fashioned hole punch, right? Can you guys see that? And I'm just going to literally go right here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? You can do it one of two ways. Let me see. That. And this. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to just kind of eyeball this. Put it down where you can see me. I'm going to eyeball it. We're going to make 2 holes. There's one there. One here. See if I can do the same on the other side, right? Equal. One there. And one there. Okay, pretty good for eyeballing it. And so literally what we're doing then is we are going to take our ribbon and we are going to go through the dots, or the dots, yeah, the hole punch. If you can get it in there. Let me see, where's my, here it is. Take this and get this in there. Okay. You can use whatever hole punch that you have. But the idea is to pull it through on the inside, okay? And you're just going to tie a knot here. That way it will not come through, all right? Just like so. And depending on how long you want your handle, this will be indicative of how long you actually want that. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing on this side. You're going to go through the hole that you punched. All right. And I'm just tying that little knot there as well. What I want to make sure of is that my handle is not twisted, right? It's like so. And what I've also done to make it kind of nest a little bit better is I tucked one side into the other. I don't know if you guys saw that. I was kind of slick when I did that. So you actually slip it in like this, and then you slip it in like this so that the sides all nest together really well. Can you see that? Can you see it better like that? Gosh, it's kind of backwards for me. I'm not good at that. Can you see it? All right, so what we're going to do then, it makes it better so that it is easier to kind of glue down, and it holds together better, I think. So we're just going to do that, glue that. Okay. So we're going to glue this side down here on the edge. Same thing over here, and then we'll do the other handle. Okay. So this is just a little addition to the actual bag itself. If you don't have to do this, but I just think that the handles and, you know, it just makes it nice. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, I'm going to tie a knot again. There we go. And then literally try to get them like the same length, right? So maybe cut this a little bit longer. I'd rather have it longer than too short. So always remember that. All right. How are we doing, y'all? Is everybody doing okay? Anybody crafting with me? Hope you guys are. Okay, so there we go. So there is our cute, stinking cute. That's just not cute. That's stinking cute, isn't it? So in this essence, this is actually the front of the bag. Let me turn it around for you to see. This is the front of the bag, or that could be the front of the bag. That's probably the front of the bag. That's the front of the bag. And again, this little polka dot ribbon is really cute. Super cute on these bags. But it's in my online store. And what I also like to do with these bags is, looking for my product here, I like to take a little clear envelope, and I like to actually stick it down and actually put my matching card in the clear envelope. So I'm literally, I stick my hand inside the bag. I put this down. This is my tear and tape. Right? Take that off. And you're actually going to be folding this under when you go to actually give the gift bag. All right. And so literally, I'm going to put the card inside of here. And then when you go to give it to your friend or your loved one, you'll tuck it down like that. And this will be your gift bag. Isn't that the cutest? They will absolutely love this. Amy says, I'm on the Stampin' Up! Site adding more items to my card. Yes, Kelly, isn't it the cutest? Cassie says, I'm on the couch snuggling my boys. They missed me this afternoon. I know they did, but you tell them we had so much fun. So anyway, that's the first project, okay? So that's number one. And also, too, this was one of the cards that we made as well at the stamp camp earlier. So this is really super simple. You just choose your embossing folder. We also went ahead and decorated the envelopes. So we did that one. This was the one that was decorated with the little embellishments. Isn't that so fun? This is using the joy of Christmas. So it did those. And then moving on. So let me do another. So I'm using the note cards and the envelopes. All right. And let me move this out of the way. I've got a lot of stuff here in front of me, y'all. A lot of things. So here we go. Let me get some of this foam, the adhesive foam. Do you guys ever use that? I love the stuff, and I gave it to everybody who came to my stamp camp. It's fabulous. I use it pretty often, actually. But this is what it is. I just had to get another pack because I used all I had. So this is what it is. It's foam adhesive sheets. There's, I think, 5. Item number is 152815. I think there's 6 sheets. There's 6 sheets in one pack. And basically they're just square pieces of foam with stickers on both sides. So you can stick it to your designer series paper. So we are going to do exactly that. So we have our note card. This is the basic white note card. We're going to burnish that edge. And I am going to read my directions. Okie dokie. All right, so card number 2, we are going to run both of these dies, which I've already done. This is through the label, and this is a beautiful, I love this set. It's just really gorgeous. So I use the oxidized copper, and I use the garden green. And now what I'm going to do is take a piece of designer series paper of my choice, and I'm going to cut it. Let me find a piece that's already kind of cut here. Let's see, how large do I need to make this? All right, so 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. I'm going to do this a little bit different, just to try something new, okay? Normally I would go with like a solid or something like that. I'm going to do something a little different. So 2 1/4, let's see how big this is. I'll just go ahead and lop it off at 2 1/4. So that's probably all I need. All right, and then I'm gonna take my foam, right? You can just cut this right inside your paper trimmer. Wonderful. You do it on both sides. I'm just going to cut it at 2 1/4, and then you just literally, it just comes right apart. Simple, right? So I only need, for this die, I'm going to be cutting out the Noel out of the Joy of Christmas. So I'm going to grab my die cut machine. Get that out of the way. Those out of the way. And you can maybe see here. So I'm just going to to load this up, you just take off the paper, your contact paper, right? And you're going to literally just lay this over, and it becomes like a sticker. Okay, so this is what I've got. All right, and I'm going to lay my dies on, get my dies here. Let's see, Joy of Noel. I'm going to get this die right here. Okay, and I'm just going to layer it right on the paper so that I know it's going to cut out of that foam. Okay, so I'm just going to line it up, run it through. It only takes one time. All right. It's got static and stuck. All right, now, thank you, Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine. They're doing the work for me. So literally, these letters just come out so easily. There we go. And it's different for me because this is a busy print. I'm going to see how it looks. So you guys can just use mine as a a guide of what to do or what not to do, right? So I'm always trying new things just to see how it goes. So again, I went ahead and ran these through the die cut machine. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the oxidized copper over top of the garden green, kind of offsetting it a little bit to give it some just dimension. And I'm going to grab, if I can find my dimensionals here. Sorry, I'm reaching all over the place. Here we go. I'll keep these in sight so you can see them and I can see them and they won't get lost. All right, so I'm just gonna add 3 dimensionals here. And again, I'm just lining them up so that we can see both the garden green and the copper. And I'm going to put my Noel. I'm going to do the N way on the left, my L way on the right, and then I kind of know where my O and my E go. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. All right, let's see if I get that line back up again. I know it's backwards for y'all. I'm sorry. There we go. How do you think that looks? It's different, isn't it? I think it's pretty though. Okay, so there's our focal point, right? And so if we bring our card back in, we are going to want to, let's see here. Let me see what size I need. It looks like it needs to be, see this one. Yeah, so this one is a 4 by 3.5. So let's just select another. Maybe I would do the same piece. I could just do it like this. You can do it whatever size you want. It doesn't have to be. You want it to coordinate well. This is way too busy for me. Woo-wee. Yeah. Let me grab another piece. That's the benefit of all of our Stampin' Up! Paper, right? It's all coordinated so beautifully. If you don't like one piece, grab another. It's available. It's just different. I think this is pretty. Really love that. Okay, that's the one we're going with. I hope you guys love that too. What did I say? What's the size? I forgot already. Oh my Lord. Let's see here. So this is a 3.5 by just 4. So it leaves some white. So I'm going to just cut that down to, I want to do it that way. Let's see. So I'm going to cut it to 4 here. That's the right way. Okay. And then 3.5. All right. So then we're going to adhere this on, leave some white on the 2 outside edges. Okay. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, and if you happen to cut a little crooked or you're over by a 1/16 of an inch, you can always just trim that down like so. And it's perfect. There you go. Awesome sauce. All right, now I'm going to pop these up on dimensionals. Again, I'm just going to do 3 again. I love this card. I think it's so pretty. And the greatest part, these are all so easy. So make sure that your card is lined up between the top and the bottom. And there is your card. We will go ahead and add some bling to this and get that super pretty. Love that. All right. What do you guys think? Like that? And I did some ribbon on the first one. I guess I could do that on this one too. I also gave a whole pack of the Real Red and Garden Green dual pack. So they got this, and they got a full pack of the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. Gave them a whole pack of the nested, thank you, Kelly, nested boxes, which are so cute. Oh my goodness, so stinking cute. I'll show you guys what we did. Gave them a whole pack of real pretty white fray ribbon, and that is really fun with those boxes as well. And then we can just go right there with it. So there's the finished card. Yay! And then of course we did all of our envelopes. So they got a half a pack of the note cards and envelopes. So that was another one. And just a ton of product. They got a lot. I gave them really cute little bags here with their little ornaments on it. And it was stuffed with some fun goodies. Gave them, let's see here, super cute little box here. It's a little bag that I made, had their ribbon in it. Isn't that so cute, so fun? And it just sat up on their desk when they came in. Gave them a whole pack of these embellishments here, these gems. So that was fun too. A lot of stuff. I love to spoil everybody. Okay, so this was the next card. And that is super easy as well. Can you see how it catches the light? So we'll go ahead and do that one also. So you take a note card and burnish. You always want to burnish, right? And then we are going to, here we go. Yep, we're going to take our Real Red, our Garden Green, okay, and we will be laying these out, just kind of laying them out prior to doing my Designer Series paper. And there's not really, I gave directions or dimensions on how long to cut it. So we can do that. And then I will do, let me do a different Designer Series paper. See what else we got. This is really pretty. Looking. I'll do this. Let's get this piece out. There's this beautiful red and the green. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to size. Get that turned around correctly. And this will be actually 5 by 3.5. So I'm just going to cut my strip of paper down to 4. And that way it's even. Cut my 5 inches and then cut it down to 3.5. All right. So there's that. And And I will cover the whole front of this card with my adhesive here. These are a really easy way to just whip, you know, quick cards out. I love the note cards and the envelopes because it's, first of all, they're smaller and they're just really, really easy to put together. So really fun, especially when you have so many other projects going on. So again, I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to lay the red, I'm going to lay the green, and I probably want to do that with, you can do tear and tape, or you can just do regular, I think I'm just going to do regular tape. Sometimes I'll just use regular tape. Get them close enough together. Hi, Chelsea. Good to see you. All right, and then what we're doing is we're going to take our elements here. See, I thought I had everything. Let me see, let me see. I had a piece of white. Maybe, actually, I don't think I did. So let me grab a piece of white. And I will cut this down. Get my paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut the white down to sorry, I'm reading my own directions here. Flipping to a second page. All right. Okay, so I didn't actually cut this out prior to. So let me see. Where's my? Here it is. So, okay. Put that back up there for you guys to see it. You guys know that you can always use the lines here too, right? The measurements. Then go ahead and just cut out, get what you need. Voila. Okay. So there's that. And now I'm going to get my my real red ink pad, so it matches my ribbon, and I'm going to get that stamp set back out. Joy of Christmas. I'm going to get the Noel stamp. I'm just going to load my block up. Okay. This is a really pretty stamp. Make sure you get ink really good all around. Just give it some pressure. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right, let me clean off this stamp. Okay. Now all we're going to do is go ahead and layer this with dimensionals. I love this copper paper, and it is actually carrying over. We just got notified the other day of the items that are carrying over and clearancing out. I'm so glad. This paper comes in a pack with Peacock. I stinking love it. It's so beautiful. So that will continue to be available. Just doing a little bit of glue here on this greenery. And this is from the Joy of Noel as well. Okay. And then we're going to take this and put it on dimensionals as well. Again, really simple, really fun, but very pretty. Okay. Just literally right in the middle. There we go. Okay, and now I will add some bling. Oops. Nice if I take the cap off. There's that. Gold one. So pretty. Okay. And there's your next card. Just catches the light really pretty. Okay. Awesome. And this was the envelope. So again, matches really well. Okie doke. Moving on. Next card. It's really, really fun. My inspiration for this card actually came from a magazine. And it's fun. I love it. So what you're going to do is take tear and tape, about yay long. And I'm going to put it a little bit over here. I'm going to do kind of like a skinny A, if you will, shape. Kind of like that. But you see that they're not equal. See, this one actually ends way down here and this one ends right here. That is for good reason. There is a reason for that. My reason is because I want to stamp Joyous on this. And I'm going to do that in the, I think I used Shaded Spruce. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that first, so I don't go over it. Give it some pressure. Okay. Cap it back up. And then I'm just going to rub this to get it, make sure that it's good and stuck down. Peel it off. Yes, me too. So then you take your, by the way, this is carrying over as well. This is fantastic. It's Black and Berry Vanilla ribbon. Don't know if anybody has it or has used it. It's one of my very faves. So I'm going to start kind of like this. And I'm going to go over like this. This. I know I'm doing it upside down for y'all. I'm sorry. So I got my inspiration from a magazine. It's kind of crazy. I just keep unwinding this. But as a crafter, you see things differently, I feel like, than everybody else. So my thought was, I'm going to make a card that resembles a tree and is made of ribbon. So that is what I have done. Okay. So there's not really a right or wrong reason or right or wrong way to do this. in our stamp camp, everybody had different trees and everybody kind of looked differently, and it's great. That's the great part about this, is that there's no two alike. So, and then what I did for the areas that I wanted a little bit more adhesive, I just came in with a glue dot, just kind of stuck it down like that. And I also advise to do that on the very end piece as well. That way you know it's good and stuck down. And there is your cute little tree. And then we will tie a bow here. I can get my finger through there. So fun. Also too, you guys need to sign up. Bingo, Stampin' Bingo's coming up. December the 10th. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be an Indian Trail again. And it is at the Trail House. And it's a fantastic place to go. It's a lot of fun. Great room, great service. So just love it. But it's December the 10th. And we're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of prizes and that. So it's $40 cover charge. And that will get your projects and all the things that you'll need. You'll bring your regular stamping kit, your toolkit rather, and join us and have a fun time. So there is this card. And we will add some bling to that. But yeah, definitely sign up. If you're not on my newsletter, get on my newsletter. That I just went ahead and sent out the registration link for that. So, isn't that fun? Love it. Love it so much. And then do the red envelope to match it. So, there's that one. And then we wind these back up. All right, now what we're going to do, I'm going to grab a piece of, on my right paper here. All right, so this is a thick basic white. All right, and what we will be doing is bringing our paper trimmer back. And we are going to do an extension arm on this one, okay? And we are going to cut it at 7 1/4. There we go. Might could be some scrap. And cut an inch off there. All right, and now what we're gonna do, so I'm going to score nope, that's the wrong way. Get my scoring blade out, get my paper cutter there out of the way. Okay. Score on here. Okay. And then let me pull this back out. Score it a 1/2 inch. That will be our lid. Turn it around. Score at, let's see here, 1/4. 5 1/4 and 9. All right, get that out of the way again. And take your paper snips and you can go ahead and cut in on these sides and then miter these joints as well. It's the easiest way to go ahead and get your box to come together. So this is a super fun box, very easy. It's going to hold all your cards and all your envelopes. So Just miter those up. Okay, I think seeing this 2 or 3 times always makes it a lot easier to kind of go through and actually do it yourself. So, also too, having it on video, of course, that makes it easy as well. So here's to that. Cheers to that, right? So we're going to miter this. Then we're also going to miter this. This is our actual little lid that tucks in. That ends up cutting that whole piece off. Okay, right? So that's what we've got. We can also go ahead and miter these edges. I recommend that you do that. Again, so your box comes together easier. All right, I think we're good to go. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and wanted to let you know registration was 42 for me. Oh, because of the registration. Yeah, so Constant Contact has switched things over. And now instead of Constant Contact, it's just a different way that they process it now. So yeah, you're right. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy, for that. So what we're going to do is you're going to put adhesive on the inside of these flaps, and you're going to literally glue that over. Okay, do the same thing here. Put a little bit of adhesive on this side. And fold that up. Okay, and you want to make sure that your joints are good and square, which is why we also miter them, because it makes it a lot easier. So this will be our lid. Our lid you're not going to glue these tabs to. You're going to actually secure the tab on the base like this. Can you guys see that? I don't know how well that's coming through. But you actually hold that. Okay. All right, so that's the one side, and this will be the other side. Again, add your glue here. And to make this part of the bottom, the box. Pull that back for you to see it. All right. And then the box actually goes together like this. And then the little lip, it tucks right in. May need to cut this off a little more. So miter these a little bit more. Because you want the box to be tight, right? You want it to fit very tight. All right, so there we go. There's our box. All right, and now all we need to do is go ahead and decorate it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm going to cut this down, get these scraps out. Do you guys like that? Isn't that fun? All right, so we're going to do, should be the exact same size as our card. So this will be, call it 5 by 3.5. And then just glue that down. And then we have pieces that were already die cut. Here's this. Okay. And then, ta-da, we have this piece. Got notes on the back of this one. All right, and this is from the die set as well. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to add some dimensionals here. Okay. What you can also do, you know what, this would be really fun. Take your red ribbon and you can, let me do it this way. I'm going to take it around the short side, right? So top to bottom. And literally, I'm going to take regular masking tape, tape that down. I'm going to put this like this, pop it up, okay? And cut this. And you can go ahead and tie this here. You can tie it on top. You can also tie it in the front. Get it the way you want it, and your ribbon, your bow. Isn't that pretty? I love this ribbon. Super, super pretty and really easy to work with too. Where did my... So then we're gonna put some bling on here. Come back here. Come here. Get that thing on there. And literally, how simple is that? That is your box. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. So pretty. And so then when you go to open it, you're just going to untie it. It comes off the bottom, but it doesn't get loose. And so then literally, you're going to stick your cards inside. This 1, 2. Got to get the envelope in there. Here's 3. And then our 4th one. Got all this paper here. And 4th one here. So 4 cards, 4 envelopes. Tucks right inside. And then you literally wrap it and just tie it. And what a beautiful gift this is. Oh, I love it. So fun. So that is another idea. Can't tie backwards. For gift giving, which was the theme of our stamp camp. There we go. You guys like that? It's like a little present, right? Love it. So fun. So that is another project. A project inside of a project, right? Super fun. Here's all the extra cards that we did. So I'll get those out of the way. And then, what else did we do, y'all? We did a lot today, didn't we? Then we also made this cute little guy. So this is a nested box. You actually pull it out and you can put candy in it, do all kinds of fun little things. But this cute little gingerbread man, isn't he a doll? And we decorated the sides, the back, the front. So fun. So I've also made some other ones. I've done this one here with a cute little bow on top and decorated them with the stripes and the trees. And done that. also done, I did something similar here, a little bit different though. Did some of the, didn't do the back on this one, did the, wrap the ribbon around. So that's another one. And then I did another one, let's see here. Can't find it right now. Everything's kind of in a disarray after coming in from my stamp camp. Yeah, anyway, it was really cute. It had joy on it. It was all in glitter. Super fun. But these are really awesome to do. So make sure you grab a pack. There's a pack of 8. And do that because they're worth it. They're easy. They're a lot of fun. And they come together really well. Okay, then we also did some really, really cute jumbo tags. And these are fantastic. So I put this one together when I was at the today when I was there. So you take your card base or your, this is actually a jumbo tag. So finished version could look like this with the fun. Isn't that awesome? You got the little blingy on it. So love that. This is another one that I've done. Did a bunch of these earlier in the year when I first got this set. Isn't that fun? So cute. Look at these. A he and she gingerbread. Aw, fun. So this one here, I'll go ahead and assemble this one really quickly. So this is from the Merriest Trees dies and highly recommended if you don't have them already. But they are fabulous. They actually nest together and they will build one upon another. And I love them. They're fabulous. They're fun. They're easy. They also coordinate with a walk in the forest. Designer series paper that coordinates also with the cute little bears. Berry Christmas. So don't miss that. Don't miss it. I know it's going to go out quick. And also, it's probably, once it goes out, it is not coming back. So they actually stack one on top of the other. And so that's what I'm doing, is just putting a dimensional on the top of that. My little tree, just kind of going over like a little slump. All right, get that to stick down really well. All right, and then this one, I'm gonna put my really cute Santa hat on this one. Okay, take my dimensionals off and gonna hang him over. So that will be my tree topper. Take my ribbons again, the red and green ribbon. We use that for everything during our stamp camp. And I believe in a lot of ribbon. That's what makes these so super fun. Really cute. So I'm also going to add some sparkle ribbon. If you were in my September stamp camp, you guys got a whole bolt of this stuff. So use it. Use it, use it. This is a great way to use it. Okay. So I'm just lining these up. If I can get them going the right way. All right, and cut that off. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, line them up really well. Get them all the way I want them. Okay, and literally going to, oops, I shouldn't have put my Santa hat down. Let's take him off real quick. There he goes. Okay. I'm going to take my stapler to staple those. My dimensional back on my little Santa hat. Sorry, Santa. Alrighty. And then put him back over here. And he actually covers up my staple. So that's perfect. All right. And then you also in September got a whole pack of these awesome, where are they? I'm looking for mine. The little discs. You know, those fun discs that we all love so much. Yep, mine are almost gone. Almost gone. Okay, these. So literally, they're half gone. And you decorate your tree with them like little balls. That's so fun. Put one over his head, over that little hole. Okay. Love this. Just randomly put them about. Okay, so do that. And then you can take a little gingerbread man. I've got a couple extra here on my desk. Can go ahead and stick them down. See where my dimensionals are. See, where do I want him? Maybe I want him up here. He's happy. He's fun. Looks like I got too much glue there, so we'll do something. Figure out what to do with that. And then this was the other one that we made in the stamp camp. And I'm just going to add the little bling here to this. And you can see at the top of this one, we actually have some of the holly and the berries. Isn't that fun? All right. I like a lot of these. So fun. Okay. And then lastly, what we can actually do with that is to take the stamp set here, which is Sending Cheer. Grab it somewhere. Sending Cheer. Here you are. Isn't that a great set? Love that. And I'm going to get a little block. Some black Memento. For you. And then I'm also going to stamp on the back. To and from. And of course we have to decorate the back because that is so fun. We cover up my Memento though. I don't want that all over the place. That would be horrible. Just ruin what we worked on. Take the pumpkin pie. We'll go ahead and ink him up really good. Do him half on the jumbo tag. Take his little smile, sweet, sweet smile. Memento Black. And give him a little face. Okay. Isn't that so stinking cute? Wait a minute, where's his eyes? I gotta make sure I put his eyes and his face away. Oh my, it'd be terrible if I lost him. We'll give him some X's and O's. If you don't have this set already, you better get it. Okay. There we go. So we'll add that back so we know it's all put away. Okay, so here we are. So we're going to actually give it some glue. And this is the back of your tag. And isn't that stinking cute? Who doesn't love that? Let me get rid of these things on my screen. Who doesn't love that? Oh, you're upside down. I forgot. Sorry. So there is that. So those are just two examples that we did. And again, I didn't put a little bow here on this other one because my Santa hat. It actually made it so I didn't have to. But look how those little gems just catch the light. Isn't that so wonderful? Love it. Okay, moving on. Those are jumbo tags. I love them. They're fabulous. They're one of my favorite things. So I made a bunch of them. Everybody's going to get jumbo tags this year because I think they're fun. Okay, moving on. Okay, dokie. This is a fun project. What isn't fun anymore, right? This is like all fun. So this one's already half done. So let me grab one that's not. Let's see what we have here. Give me a moment. Quite in the. Give me a second. Oh. Here we are. Envelopes. So, take one of our basic white envelopes or very vanilla. That's fine either way. Have the envelope flap facing you. Okay. And then literally you are going to fold this in half. Make sure everything lines up. Where's my bone folder? It's buried beneath the things. Okay, including my mouse. All right, so what we're gonna do, so we folded that. You're gonna pull that back up, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to cut along the fold. And on one side, we're going to take just a sliver off. Not quite a mitered sliver, but a sliver. All right, all the way up to the score line. Or the fold, rather, where the envelope folds, right? Okay, so what you've got is this. Everybody with me? You can see it's just a tiny, tiny little bit that's out of there. All right, and so on the right side, we're gonna lick that or use your something. Just figure it out. However you're comfortable with getting it down there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the left side also. All right, and this will become your gift tag holder like this. So this one is not decorated, and I actually did it upside down. Oops. but this is actually what it will be. So this is your gift tag holder. This is your front. You're going to put another piece on top. Here's my one that I did, my prototype. So here it is. This is my little tag. You open it up. Here's where you can write your message. This is where you put your gift tag. And you can stamp here. These are Stampin' Up! Envelopes. These are the best in the business. And so you can add a little tag or whatever you want to the front. But it ties really pretty. You wrap your ribbon all around. Super, super pretty. But an easy, easy way to give a gift card to someone and make it super sweet. And you don't even have to have anything special. So that is a fun gift card holder. So I hope that you have been inspired. I'm sorry I can't like show you my face. I could. Let me just take this down. I'm going to take this so it doesn't. Here we go. I'm going to have to figure out what is going on here so that I can get this. Use two cameras. All right. Ta-da. There we are. Hi. Okay. So I hope you've been inspired. I hope that you've learned something tonight. That is just a sampling of what my stamp camps are like. Lots of gifts, lots of fun, lots of awesome product in your hands. We had raffle tickets, raffle prizes, lots of great things, and just a lot of fun and just sharing a lot of good memories. So hopefully you're able to join us for one of the ones coming up in October on the 10th. December on the 10th. We have Stampin' Bingo coming up. It's going to be an Indian Trail. So I hope you can join us. If you bring a friend, that is even more. You'll get a free gift from me. Your friend will also get a free gift. But look forward to seeing you. Hopefully, if you have any questions, you let me know. But I'd love to see what you're making. Love to see if you've been inspired by any of our projects tonight. And I hope you have a great week. Thanks so much for joining. Bye now.